Hello and welcome to the Tribe Corner. I'm going to get you to introduce yourself to everyone, tell them who you are, what you do, and how many children you have, and how old are they as well.
Hi, I'm Sharon Wiesnesbeth. I'm a founder and a marketing strategy and coach of Steer24. I have 3 children. My children range from 43, 27 and 17.
Amazing, you look phenomenal.
Well, I was invited by Naya because I am a TikTok content creator.
Amazing.
And I do everything mum life. So she invited me down and I thought, yeah, why not?
So I'm literally just here to support Naya and to kind of see what she's been working so hard on. I am also a mum, but my kids are older.
Yeah, how old are your kids?
My kids are 12 and 19.
Wow, 19.
Yes.
My son just turned 19 today as well.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Well, and look how young we look.
Right, exactly. I mean, your skin is skinning.
Thank you.
Literally.
Hi, my name is Sasha. My children are 23 and 11.
And what do you do?
At the moment, working in school, but I'm actually focusing on launching my home decor business, along with interior design, along with interior styling, and illustration, a little bit of everything. Anything that's creative, that's me.
My name's Afsha Mohammed and I am a project manager, stroke producer and event space manager, I think, yeah.
You do all the bits.
I do all the bits. Festivals, I do events, I produce a rap battle TV show, as well as being a full-time mum of a 7-year-old who keeps me on my toes.
Okay. Well, hi everyone, I'm Rachel. I am a mother to a 2-year-old and I'm an actress and a podcast host.
Wow.
All the things.
So my name's Lala. I'm a freelance event coordinator for SEND Parents, which I guess just means that I primarily focus on events that are for parents who have SEND children. I mainly focus on them because I'm a SEND parent. I have 2 boys and my youngest is 8, my oldest is 14.
Oh, your youngest?
8.
Okay.
So it's the 8-year-old that has autism and he has ADHD and dyslexia and he has dyspraxia.
Okay.
So through him, I just see the world in a different, through a different lens. And when I started the journey with him, I ended up with so much anxiety, I lost all my social skills. I didn't want to go out because the journey's tough. It's really tough. There's not a lot of support. When you do go out, it's mainly workshops that are around policy and law and education. And it's all about fighting, which is, in a way, it's a positive, but it's still a negative.
Yeah.
So I created a Zen's company called The Hive, which means that you come out and you're going to have fun.
Yeah.
So we do brunches, dinners, picnics, and you get to connect with other SEND parents.
Yeah.
Understand when you're tired, or you've got anxiety, or you don't want to talk at the moment. They realise you're not being antisocial, that you're a SEND parent, and there's no judgment.
Hi everyone, I'm Glams Tan. I'm a content creator and I'm a mother of 4. The ages are 12, 13, 14 and 18. 2 boys and 2 girls.
So what was that, 13, 14?
12, 13, 14 and 18.
Wow, babes, you didn't get a break.
So my name is Sherelle. I'll be 39 next week, if you did want to know. I've got a daughter called Nevaeh, and her birthday, is in April, but she's 11 years old. And I've also got a business, a catering business called Infinite Catering. It's a Caribbean-led business. And today I bought this. Amazing. So we've got our homemade jerklicious sauce and our rumalicious punch. I love punch. So that's our Infinite Catering. I've been going for over 5 years. Me and my partner do it. We do lots of events, festivals, weddings, birthdays, corporate events, film production, everything. So
Okay, well, babes, listen, most mums report getting an average of 17 minutes of me time per day. When was the last time you truly rested and not just paused? And I know your children are older, so it makes
No, but my business keeps me busy all the time, and so I'm constantly thinking about Sunday, because the weather was so lovely. My perfect peace is in my garden. So carved out time for my gardens, because if I'm not good for me, I can't be good for my family. So they're older, but they need more of me now.
Do you find that the need that they have from you now is a lot different from the need they had from you as a child? And is the need now eased up?
Oh, no. I think the need now is harder.
Yeah.
Because I've got to try to make decisions
big decisions for them. The kids are smaller. It's a yes or no. Here's some food. Yeah, let's play. Let's be happy.
Yeah, sure.
That type of thing. Now it's big things. I want to start up a new business.
Yeah.
I want to be like this advisory stuff, relationship stuff.
Yeah.
All of those types of things that just drains you, because I have to think with different individuals.
Yeah.
However, I still have my values, which they have, because that's the foundation.
Yeah.
But I have to try to think how a 27-year-old will think.
Yeah.
How a boy will think, because he has to be good for a woman, for himself. So I find it tougher now.
Yeah. Children in such close age. Yeah, because before obviously it was a lot difficult, but I did have a good routine with them and structure, and I've always had a good support system anyway. Just structure and order is so important, and having time with each of my kids as well. I've got a lovely unique bond with all my kids, which is great. And obviously as they've gotten older, they're very independent. We'll cook together. They still know how to cook from young enough, Jamaican, you have to learn that. They've just developed so beautifully, and I'm proud of myself as a mum, because I see so much of myself in them.
How has it changed now that they are older?
They've got their plans already on what they want to become.
But they see you do it.
Yeah, they see me doing so many stuff. As you know, I've got the podcast, Big Up Hot Seat. That's what I do alongside Creeper Crisis. That's what we've built up. And then I've got Talk Real Podcast. That's my own brand. That, as you know, that I've been had for nearly 7 years now. And then I've got my own series that I'm filming this month. I've got my own cast and everything that I'm the creator of that. So
you're doing bits.
They see me do my thing, and it inspires them. And I always say to myself, as long as my kids are proud of me, to be quite honest, that's all that I care about. I don't care about anyone else thinks of me. As long as my kids, I make them proud. And they said to me so many times that they're proud of me. So yeah.
That's the best version is when your child says, I'm so proud of you, and you're like,
yeah. It touches my heart. I know I'm doing something right. Yeah. So yeah.
The last time I think I paused was probably when she was at my mum and my sister's for the weekend. But because I was still working, it didn't really... When you're self-employed, you don't stop working.
Yeah.
And so every moment without the child, you're still working.
Yeah. So but that pause from your child, but you're not paused from work.
No. And I think when you do pause, you almost feel guilty for pausing. Because there's things to be done.
Sunday. I literally take
Sunday.
Literally, because Sunday, I get up early, I go to the gym at the weekend. That's my first thing of the day. 7 o'clock, I'm in there. And then come home, do what needs to get done. But on a Sunday, that's my rest day. I'm like, Mia, go in your room.
Yeah.
I've got my silence.
Yeah.
Don't come back until 2 o'clock or lunchtime.
So do you find that overall you get more me time because they're older than when they were younger?
Yeah, you probably do get a lot more me time when they're older. They can kind of just get off and do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Whereas when they're younger, it's constant. So you had less time, but I always used to kind of just send her over to my mum's for an hour. Mum, come and take her for an hour.
Literally.
Or if you just walk around the block, just so I can have a little bit of me time.
So family and support is so important.
It's very, very big. If you haven't got that, it's very hard. But I'm grateful to have close family. Mum's always on task. And even my oldest daughter, sometimes she'll be like, okay, as much as she gets on her nerves, she'll be like, I'll take her for I'll take her for the park, or I'll take her shopping, because that's her thing right now.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know.
Right? It gets real when you really think about it.
I don't know. Because I feel like even when you're on alone, I'm thinking about what I've got to do next.
Yeah.
I pause to think about what's next, not pause to enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Even when I've gone on holiday, I've had at least one of the kids. There's no rest.
Yeah, there's no rest.
Maybe when they're 18.
Yeah, definitely when they get older, it gets easier, but...
I heard, but it's not proven that way.
Yeah.
Demand shifts.
Yeah.
So it's less about me changing nappies.
Yeah.
So with my oldest son, who's 14, he constantly needs money for something.
Yeah.
It's about now changing him from a boy to a man and preparing him as well. So my worries and the demands, I guess, are definitely. Yeah.
Truly rested, I would say, on Monday.
Really?
Because thank God for mother-in-law. The kids, it was too hot, so the school was closed.
A lot of schools done that.
Yeah.
Okay, my kids school didn't.
So when I told her, she said, bring the kids down. I thought, yes, I'm coming, no doubt. Every time I get asked, I'm like, do you know what? Get in my car, let's go, guys. We're going.
What did you do with your rest day?
Just literally, do you know what? It wasn't a rest, but it was a rest. I still had to do laundry. I still had to do other stuff. The stuff that you can't really do when the kids are there. Yeah. So I don't think I've had a rest, to be honest, saying that.
Okay, good luck with that rest though.
I know, but I'm trying.
I would actually say this weekend. But again, my kids are older, so I'm in a difference. It makes a massive difference. I'm in a very different phase where I can chill. I can take more time out for myself and not worry about so much about what they're up to.
Yeah.
They're pretty self-reliant, pretty self-sufficient. Yeah. But when they were younger, me having a lie-in on the weekends just was not a thing. Yeah. I was up super early, way before I was ready to be early. Yeah. And just in the mix of breakfast, playtime, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm in a very different phase now. Yeah. Where I can take that time, but it wasn't always that easy.
So whether that's because of your children or because of your business or both, because your business is all something you baby as well.
Oh god. So when did you last feel like you rested? It's hard. When it's bedtime, like 12 o'clock at night.
Do we even sleep though?
Yeah, I do sleep. I don't care. I love my sleep. I do sleep.
Where are you? Okay.
She might wake me up in the middle of the night saying, oh, go ahead. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. But no, I don't. I'm going back to sleep.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, because we've got a lot of help and support from our parents and stuff. So yeah, I do get rest when I do need to. So there's no pressure there.
And now having a 2-year-old and you're an actress and a podcast host. Oh my God, tell us.
I'm really trying to think quickly. The last time I rested and not paused, do you know what? It would have to be in January for my birthday because we were traveling. Okay. And so baby girl's there with her dad. Yeah. We get to play and lounge and I could set the beach. And so what's that? 6 months ago?
6 months ago. Yeah. Okay, well, here's another question because I think it's so easy for us to know the answers and not always take our advice. So if you could give any advice to maybe new mums, young mums, or mums that are struggling to find that me time, what advice can you use to give them?
Do not feel guilty. If you need to stop, stop. Yeah. Nobody has a master plan. I've winged motherhood for the last 7 years, honestly. And sometimes laundry doesn't get done, or it gets done and it doesn't get folded or put away for a whole 5 days. But I don't feel guilty because motherhood and full-time working, whether you're employed or self-employed, whatever life you're juggling, it's your own journey. Don't feel guilty. And sometimes just do. Just whatever makes you happy. If you want to sit on the sofa, just do it. As long as you have the faith that you can get through it, everything else doesn't matter.
I think you have to carve out the time, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what everybody else has going on. You have to also prioritize yourself in that and not just prioritize the well-being of your family and your kids and putting you at the bottom of the pile. You have to be up there along with everyone else.
Yeah. Like you said, family really helps. So that's what's really important.
100%. It's just a support system. That's what you need. Sometimes I know I've got friends that are finding it hard. So
just get rest when you can, even if it's in the toilet, in the bath, close the door. Close the door, Kim, make an excuse, it's too hot in here. Like, look, I don't know. Just try, or just say you need to go out for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
So definitely calm.
Yeah, but if you have got that support and network, just take advantage of it. Definitely, I would say.
Always try and take that time. Even if you're friends with another young child, say, you know what, is it all right if you just look past and yell for like an hour? Let them have a play day. I'll be back. Even if it's time for us to just go and do the washing. I know it's not really me time and it's something that has to be done. Yeah. But it's your time to really just focus. Get that done for an hour and then you're like, okay, I've got maybe 15 minutes to sit down and chill. Yeah. And then go pick up the child and do something. Always reach out to somebody because there will be someone to be able to help out.
And play dates are amazing.
Play dates are great. Yeah. Then the kid just feels like they just have a
double up and push them together and then just have a Prosecco together. It's amazing.
So exactly that.
Time management. You know that they say time waits for no one. Yeah. But when my kids were newborn, I made sure that when they slept, I slept. Okay. And that's a hard one as well. 100%. Get as much as you can get done. If you've got your partner there, then see if your partner can just hold the baby for a little piece so you can get a little nap, have a nice long bath, to read a book, whatever you want to do. I don't believe anyone should stop you from doing what you need to do. Yeah. And even though some people say, having a baby is hard and difficult, it's not easy. Yeah. But I feel like you have to always make time for it, even if it's an hour a day. Yeah. Just work on your time management. Like, okay, spend your time. It depends on the age group, but I feel like we always do need our own time. Yeah. I think that's so important for our mental health as well, because if we're not all right, our kids can't be all right. So it starts with us. Yeah. So self-care is the utmost important thing. So always just find time. If you've got someone that could just probably have the kids for a few hours, someone that you trust, then do that. But always just take care of you
so you can take care of your beautiful angels. So yeah, that's what I'd say.
Do you know what? I have to then lean into the advice and tips and tricks I get from my podcast, which is Milk and Mummies. So many women who come on there do a breadth of different types of things for work. And the one thing they kind of really do lean into is the fact, take regular walks if you can. Walks, breaks, going to the gym, things like that.
Yeah.
Where you're away from your home, away from baby, away from your workspace, and just having that 15, 20, half an hour, whatever you can do, grab that time. A lot of them, I have to say, are definitely leaning more into the space where their day starts at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
The world is quiet, everybody's quiet in the home, and then they grab their time there. So,
And what's your podcast?
okay, so my podcast is called Milk and Mummies. Naya's actually been a guest. Her episode is coming out in a couple of weeks. And the podcast is centered around, I guess, working mums, creative mums, and how they find the balance between motherhood and navigating their working worlds.
Amazing.
So, yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much.